from fitter longer. Today I just want to run through a few exercises you can do with you're going to need a pole of some kind. It can be an extendable mop handle, which is what this is. You could use a broom, you could use a piece of wooden doweling, you could use a golf club, anything that will basically, has a decent length to it and will keep the arms in a fixed position while we do the mobilisation. Now, mobilisation is done in association with stretching normally, so whereas stretching, you'd stretch and probably hold a position just to stretch the muscles out. Mobilisation is continual movement, so you're just moving the joint through its full range of movement just to keep the muscles healthy. So something you could do at the end of the day. We've all been, working in unusual positions during lockdown, so desk height and things have been changed, working over computers where we're getting stiffness in the back, neck and shoulders. So something like this mobilisation exercise at the end of the day, just 5-10 minutes, not even that, just to loosen things off a little bit and help keep the joints nice and healthy. This guy didn't do his properly, and look what happened to him, so let that be a salutary lesson to you, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to move Sam out to the side a little bit, and then we'll do the exercises. So the first exercise is basically taking the pole and gripping it behind the back. So we've got it in an overhand grip behind the back. And all we're going to do is extend the arms up behind us, right, high as we can, keep them nice and straight, keep the back straight, keep the head up at the front, just pushing the arms up behind. You may want to do 12 or 15 reps of this, just at the end of the day. Do it in the morning as a mobilisation exercise, quite good. You had slept awkwardly at night and maybe your shoulders feeling a little bit stiff in the morning, good way to just loosen things off a little bit. So that's the extension at the back. Then we do the opposite movement at the front. So flexion, so we have an overhand grip at the front, just space the arms just a bit more than shoulder width apart. And then all we're doing is from the front of the body bringing the pole up to shoulder height. Okay? Again, back straight, head up. If you want to extend that and flex all the way to the top. Just putting a bit of extra movement in there, that's fine. And down. Just maybe break that movement halfway to the top, back to midway, and then to the bottom again. Okay, so that's extension and flexion. Then we're going to do abduction, which is effectively moving the shoulders out to the side. So this is like a windscreen wiper movement. So again, overhand grip at the front, and we're just taking it out to the sides. You can make this a continual movement if you want. You don't have to stop in the middle. Careful to keep our spine nice and still, because this is a shoulder exercise, not a back exercise. Okay. And then we do the same thing above the head. It's also called the football support of this one, you'll see why in a minute. So just bringing the top of the arm in to touch the ear at the side, and abducting the shoulders out to the side. Again, we don't want to be doing a sideways movement because then we start to engage the spine. So this is just shoulder mobilisation, so we keep the back nice and still. Okay. Again, 10 or 12 of those on each side is fine. Just to keep those shoulders nice and healthy. Then go back behind the back again, and this time instead of pushing them up with straight arm, we're going to bend the arms and keep the pole close to the body. Okay. So just a pull up, if you like. Pulling the pole up towards your shoulders, pushing back down. Back nice and straight, head up at the front. Okay. Alright. And then there's one we can do where we bring the pole across the body and up to the side. almost like a flag bearer's movement if you were carrying a flag and just bringing it up into that upright position. It's a bit like semaphore as well, doesn't it? So just keeping that, keeping my left arm straight, I bring it across the body, right arm just going up above the shoulder. Alright, and then we reverse that, so we take the overhand grip on one side, underhand grip on the outside, and we're same movement on the other side. Again, shouldn't engage the spine. Spine remains nice and neutral and upright as we do the exercise, because all we're doing is mobilising the shoulder joint. Okay, good. So that's everything with a pole. There's one I wanted to show you with a towel. So the way this works is just with a rolled up towel or a folded towel. So we take it and make sure it's folded lengthways on itself, so it's nice and long, quite narrow, and then behind the back. So we take a grip on it with the left hand, hold it behind the head, and then take a grip it further down with the right hand behind. So it's effectively like we're drying our backs. So as we extend the left hand up to the top, the right hand comes up between the shoulder blades, and then reverse the movement. So bend the left arm, bring it down behind the neck, right arm straightens, extends, and hand drops down to the base of the spine. Okay, so just repeat that movement again 12 or 15 times. It's great. And then you swap that over and do that on the other side. Oh, sorry, not the other side, but use the other hand at the top. So put the right hand at the top, left hand at the bottom, do the opposite movement. Anyway, so hope that's useful, hope you enjoyed that. Give it a go, just see if it works. If you have been working at home and you've got that tension, tightness in the shoulders, neck, upper back, just use that in association with some stretching, just to loosen things off and keep those joints nice and healthy. Okay, thanks very much, hope you've enjoyed that, hope it's been useful, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks a lot, bye.